I'm still sick, but I went out to the coop to feed the chickens, and there were 4 eggs out there. Let's get ready for a walk. I think somebody was trying to lay an egg when I was out there, so. Good morning. Hey, Shelby, Janine, Carol, Mr. Money, Lynn, Cynthia. I got eggs. I got eggs. And of course, it happened to be while I'm sick, so I haven't been out there. I haven't been checking on things. I've done the bare minimum the past week of just feeding them, getting their water, and then that's basically it. Oh, looks like you got caught on something. That's okay. Will you stop? So, but I think when I was out there, a girl was in the coop, and then one of the roosters went in and he was singing her the egg song and trying to encourage her. So I think there'll probably be another egg out there today. So we'll check as we circle back from the walk. I'll go check again on the live. So, all right, you guys ready? Did I read that right? We got yes, Barb. We got eggs. Yeah, it's got to be in the last 4 days while I've been sick, and I can't use any of these because they're cracked and frozen. But we got eggs, so make sure that they got their layered pellets out there and everything. All right.
Exciting day. Eggs. Burr gets to go on his free run today.
Oh yeah, Burr gets some freedom because we got a Berlin Wall. We got the Berlin Wall. Yeah, let's go for a walk. On our way back, I'll check and see if she managed to lay one and who it is. Congrats, yeah. All this. Do you know how expensive those eggs are? Those 4 eggs? Probably $2,000 worth of eggs right there. Should we guess who it is? All right, let's see. I'm trying to think. So when I was out there this morning, before I discovered the eggs, Garfield walked over. And I'm like, man, your comb and wattles are looking pretty red, honey. And somebody was inside. So I don't in eggs, yeah. It's getting there. Cheaper than what I've been paying, right? Who's your best guess? Honestly, whoever was inside the coop, I'm thinking. Although, like I said, Garfield was looking pretty. Garfield had the bright red comb and wattles, so could be Garfield or whoever was in the coop, which I didn't get a good look, so. Burr got some freedom today. After all this time. And I think Samantha's right. That week in the garage of having nice toasty feet and buns, I bet that was encouragement. We're not getting a whole lot of, so.
Let's go, Burr. Come on, we're gonna lose you.
Yeah, they weren't really getting a whole lot of extra light though. I mean, just like maybe an hour. So they're only getting like 8 hours of light. I think it's more of a temperature thing. I don't know. But I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting anything until maybe April. You know, baked those buns. I think that definitely had something to do with it. Although it would suck since now they're back out at the coop if they stop laying again, but who knows? It is interesting. We got 4. I saw the one, and I popped my head in the coop because somebody was still inside, and I like to check on everybody, get my eyes on them, you know. And I popped my head in just to see who it was and if they're doing okay. And she looked good. I didn't look at her ankle bracelet, her ankle monitor. I was like, okay. And she ate out of my hand. I'm like, cool. And then I looked over. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I saw an egg on top. I was like, oh my God, an egg. And then I looked in the nesting boxes, and they must like the bottom left because there were 3 in the bottom left. So, Chris is still fetching bird. But we have eggs finally. Morning, Nancy. Oh my gosh. Almost a year into it. Because I got the dark Brahmas at the end of last March. Yeah, we got eggs. Got 4. Of course, there he is. Of course, it had to be the week that I'm sick, so I haven't been out there as much. Hen Stefani, if one didn't come out. Yeah, you know what? Maybe. She's been pretty friendly lately. Miss Hen Stefani. I don't know. We'll see. I told Chris that I was going to stop by the coop on our way back on the walk. And I'll pop my head in there. Because somebody was being sung the egg song by a rooster. So, I can't believe we got eggs, Todd. It's funny because, like, you know, the past few days when I have been on there, and like before I got sick, people are like, you need 18 hours of sunlight. You need 14 hours of sunlight. They're getting like 8 at best. I think it has more to do with temperature. You know, light probably, but because even in the garage, they were only getting about 8 or 9 hours of light. You know, Margaret got eggs from the grocery store, $8. I got 4 eggs and it cost me about $2,000, Margaret. So that's a pretty good deal. But there's a sense of accomplishment. What are you doing? What are you two doing? Oh yeah. But I'm looking at what they're looking at. Are you guys going after something? Is there a mouse? Let's not do this again. Unquenchable thirst for blood 2.0. What is this? Something peed here. Yeah, but there's paw prints right here. Let's see, what was this? Probably the fox. That looks like a fox. Yep. Yeah. Little foxy fox.
Oh, there's 2 sets up here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's 2 sets of prints. Look at this, guys. Yeah. 2 sets. Yeah, someone said the same thing about temperature. It had to be temperature because they were in like a garage that was 60, 70 degrees, you know. I hope this doesn't mean they stop again. Damn it. It's 5 a dozen in Pennsylvania. We got eggs. We got eggs. I'm so excited. Finally. Deborah, oh my God, it's so excited. It's just like having babies. Yeah, finally. Look at those interesting clouds.
That's a cool ass view.
Yeah. That definitely, the heavier one is like, I want to snow. Yeah, the darker clouds are like, we're gonna dump on you.
No, no snow in the forecast? We'll show you.
Yeah, that looks like snow in the forecast to me. Thank you, Deborah. I just saw your message. It's like having babies. Yeah. Yeah, the snow is getting deep. I got 4. There were 4 eggs out there, Bo Girl. And my bad, I've been sick for the past week. I think I started getting kind of not great last Wednesday. Yeah, that was about it. Because that was the last time I had worked out. So I started feeling not great on Wednesday. And so I've been doing the bare minimum. Go out there, feed them, give them water, get my eyes on everybody. I didn't even stick my head in the coop. And I just go back in. And so yeah, I have 4 eggs. So probably the last 4 days they've been laying.
I don't even think to look in their egg box.
Oh, thanks, Barb. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Thank you for that sticker. I appreciate that. Try again. Yeah. Thank you so much, Deborah. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Barb said, my compliments to the plower. The driveway's looking nice and wide.
I plow very well.
Yeah.
There's something about, like, I know you don't like cutting grass.
I hate cutting grass.
Just like plowing the driveway. There's something about it, my OCD gets such a stimulation from it, like when it's nice and pristine.
Yeah. I don't mind plowing because that's pretty quick compared to cutting grass.
I know, but as I'm plowing, I'm
yes,
spending
Bo
just
Girl,
so
I
much
do.
time looking in the rearview mirror, seeing the path I just
made. Do you give them red pepper flakes? Yeah, I do, Bo Girl. Do you think that has something to do with the egg laying? I was giving it to them more as like an antibacterial. Does Chris smoke a cigar? No, neither of us smoke. Or did he?
Like I do now 'cause I'm
yeah, we sound like it, but a celebratory cigar, no. Yeah, so Bo Girl, I give them red pepper flakes, oregano, rosemary, hemp seeds. You know what? That might be something. Oh, you know what, Deborah? Guys, that might be it. Because remember, it was a couple weeks ago, I showed you guys how I was like mixing their new feed. And that's when so it was a couple weeks ago that I started this whole new seed mix. And it's corn, the sunflower seeds, it's the red pepper, a lot more red pepper. I was putting red pepper in, but not in such quantities. And the oregano, the rosemary, and the hemp seeds. And what was it? That was like, 3 weeks ago that we started that? And then now we're laying? Hell yeah. Definitely going to keep the red pepper flakes heavy in the diet.
Picture that in the combination of having a week in the warm.
Yeah. Now, Bo Girl and Deborah were saying that helps them with their egg laying because it heats up their insides. It keeps them warm.
If you give me a bunch of red pepper and oregano, I'll be shitting like a storm too.
You'll have a fire ass as well, yeah. And then Lily thinks it was the hemp seed. What do you know about the hemp seed, Lily? Do tell. The red pepper helped them in the winter to lay eggs, and now we have our first eggs. Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, that had to be it, Deborah, because it's definitely not the light. We're getting less than 8 hours of light a day here. So, yeah, Maria. Yeah, we got some eggs. They've been on this new diet for about 3 weeks. So, thank you, Kevin. We're getting there. Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna stick to mixing my own chicken scratch. I put hemp seeds in my salad. Well, you're gonna lay more eggs now, Bo Girl. No, I've been sick, Maria. So I haven't been out there as much. I have no idea who it was. The chicken feet are good. Everybody, I was looking at their feet today, Margaret, and everybody's feet looks so much better. Like some of them look like nothing ever happened. So.
Plus we're past that real wicked negative.
Yeah. Oh, hell to the no. Sorry, Bo girl. Yeah, so I have no idea. This was a total shock because today, Maria, was the first day I actually spent a little more time out there with them. Today, I was kind of hand feeding everybody, and I haven't been since I've been sick. And I noticed right before I left, I was doing a head count, and I was missing one of my girls. So I was like, let me pop my head in the coop and see who it is, see what they're doing. I popped my head in. I was feeding her by hand, and she was eating. So that's how I kind of know everybody's still in good health, because I'll give them some snackies, and they have no problems eating. So, and then I looked over, and I saw 1 egg on top and 3 eggs in one of the nesting boxes. So, no, I haven't. No, they were all broken and frozen, Maria, so I'm not going to eat them. So. It's the omega-3 and the vitamins and minerals in the hemp seeds. Well, so between the red pepper flakes and the hemp seeds, that is absolutely staying in their diet. I'm going to keep doing that mix because we started that about, I think it was 3 weeks ago. I was doing it on live. I was showing you guys the mix that I was doing. I just started that. And, you know, magically, here we are with 4 eggs. That has to be it. It's easier when they have their own box that they go to. They pick a box and then you know who laid it. Yeah, so somebody there's 3 eggs that was in the one box and 1 egg up top. So I'm thinking there's 2 girls doing it. Marvin. Now the competition is on, girls. Yeah. Marvin, Rottweilers are the best dogs. I used to sneak into my house. My dog would see me, hunch over and start creeping over to me till about a couple feet away, and then he'd jump on me. Oh, I love when they do the stalking. Bullet and Tank will do that to each other all the time. This is our first full walkie day. In a week. So I'm sure the boys will be happy. I remember watching you do the mix and mixing it, and I thought, okay, she knows about the red pepper, helps them. I didn't know that it was to help them lay eggs in winter. The only thing I read about red pepper flakes was that it was an antibacterial to keep parasites and stuff down. So that's why I was putting it in there. I didn't read anything about it helping them lay in winter. Now I know, Deborah, that between that and the hemp, that's got to be it. So, good to know. This whole time they could have been laying. God damn it. Thank you, Anna. Morning, girl. We got eggs. I don't know if you saw, but we got eggs. Yeah, look at these paw prints.
They got claws. That's the thing.
That's the weasel. That is the Fisher cat then. So we got eggs. Mature ladies now. Yes, Bo Girl. They also have that. I'm gonna butcher this. Diatomascus earth. Diatomascus earth. Yeah, I think that's right. They aren't just freeloaders anymore. Just the boys. Yeah, it is, Deborah. Yeah, I've been like living off of warm liquids, Deborah. Yeah, the ermine's still around, but so far so good.
He was in our Stouffville shed.
Yeah, he was in the shed. I think he's leaving the girls, my chickens alone because there's so many mice. Thanks, LaDonna. Everyone's saying congratulations. It's like having a baby.
Hey, you get to eat.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Run, but I don't want to make this.
Not down here. Once we get up that first hill. Yeah, Maria, but ermine are vicious. Yeah, Bo girl. Yes, Melissa. We did. We got eggies. There were 4 eggs. I'm not eating them, Barb, because they were all broken. I mean, the membranes were still intact, but they're all frozen and broken, so I'll just let those go back to the earth. Wait, what did Chris say when you said about kids? Chris, I was like, it is like having kids, and Chris is like, yeah, but you get to eat them. Yes, Melissa, I know. It's because they froze. I've been sick. That's why I haven't been checking.
I mean, if we knew.
Yeah.
And that, but they've been.
Prior to me getting sick, I was inside the coop every day. I've been sick since last Wednesday, and I have not been. I've just been doing the bare minimum of feeding and watering, and that pretty much took all of my energy. So, and I have 4 eggs, so it's only been within the past few days since I've been sick. So it was just bad timing.
Yeah, what day did you give the rooster a sit bath?
Was that Sunday?
Yeah,
I think
so
that was
there were no
Sunday.
eggs there then, so
Yeah, because
it happened within the past 48 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're probably right. Probably in the last 2 days. So I don't know. So there was 1 egg up on top, and then there were 3 eggs in one of the nesting boxes. So I'm thinking definitely the 3 eggs in the 1 nesting box could be the same girl. So oh yeah. Morning, patty cakes. Oh, this is where it's gonna get hard. I know, but Chris went to a show and there were sick people there and he brought it home. So. Don't go out in public doing extracurricular activities if you're sick.
Now I got to be cautious. This show this weekend.
Yeah.
If I see one person come near my booth coughing or something,
No.
It's probably really nasty. So go to fuck home.
Right? We're getting there. My head hurts so. And the cough and the runny nose and not being able to sleep. Oh, yeah. Ashley, I get so annoyed when a sick customer comes in the store. It's like, ugh, Lysol, please. Yeah. I just don't go out, especially if it's like just an extracurricular. Because going to a gun show, you know that's not necessary. That is not necessary for your survival. Like, you could do that next time. You can get shit any other time. You don't need to do it when you're sick. I understand if you have to go to the grocery store or the pharmacy, but anything else, stay the fuck home. Well, that's good they're canceling, Deborah. Yeah. Yes, Ashley. Yeah, did we learn nothing, Maria? I haven't been sick in 2 years. Over 2 years. Yeah, Chris got sick first. It's about 16 degrees, Candy. Same. When I'm sick, I'm not going anywhere. Especially with Instacart and stuff now. Not here, but where you guys are. Oh, thanks, Gina. 2 miles, Catherine. We walked 2 miles on a usual day. This past week, I have not. Yesterday, we did like half a mile. So this is my first full walk in a week since getting sick. Ugh. The hills kick my ass, though. Thank you, Todd. Oh. Well, John, I've been sick for the past week, but for the past 15 years, I've been a professional aerialist. And me and Tanker love to go for runs, usually between 3 and 5 miles. So, but after you've been sick, and when you're still struggling to breathe, and you're coughing, and you have a runny nose, you know, that kind of slows you down until you're back to 100%. So, I'm sure you know that, but you probably also feel like you have to state it because you're insecure about your own stamina, which, that's on you. Get out and walk more. Go for a jog. Go lift weights. I do. But getting sick is going to slow you down, and you shouldn't feel bad about that. I don't. I took my much needed rest and lots of vitamins and Theraflu. Lots of Theraflu. I like that because at least you're kind of drinking a warm liquid. No, John, you are. So, if you've ever heard of toxic disinhibition, John, it's when people troll online. And research has showed that people who troll online typically have below average IQs. They have subordinates at their jobs. They're not where they want to be in their personal relationships, in their careers, their finances, health and well-being. Obviously, their self-confidence is very low. So they go online and they troll. And they try to make other people feel bad so that can lift them up briefly. And they learn that they get small hits of dopamine by doing that. The thing is, you get addicted to it. So then you kind of get stuck in this low confidence, insecure state of mind, thinking instead of actually doing something better for yourself, you'll just go online and troll to get that dopamine hit. So, and here I am on my walk, having a very pleasant time with my followers, and you came to me. So it's not about me being insecure. You came to find me to show everybody you're insecure. But you didn't see it that way. You thought, I'm going to get my dopamine hit. Yeah, I will. What you can do, go read a book or whatever the thing you're insecure about. You said stamina, so I'm guessing your physical health. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Go lift some weights. Go do something to better yourself, because this is not it. All right. I don't want to bring the dogs over, though.
Right here, bro.
He's like, I don't want to sit right here. Did anybody lay an egg? Hi. Hello. Does anybody have eggs for me? That'd be cool. They're like, why are you back? Because I want to collect butt nuggets. Let's see. Oh, God. Still sick. What do we got? I doubt she weighed one in the hour that I was on. But 2, 4, 6. All the girls are out. All the roosters are out. What do we got? No. No. No fresh butt nuggets, but I'll check again this evening. Oh man. But nice job, ladies. Who's got red wattles? I see. So females that are mature enough to lay eggs, their comb and wattles will be bright red. Like you. Yours are kind of red. Who is this? Let me see your leg. That's Aurora. So that's Aurora. Who else? Could be Aurora. Not you. Could be, okay. She's the one that's sticking out the most right now. You know, actually, there's a white Brahma over there. The one on the bottom. She's got bright red wattles. That seems kind of young. I don't know. I could be wrong. Hers are red. Could be her. How you doing, man? I don't know. We'll see. You guys ignore John from here on out. He wants attention. And you know what you do with toddlers who want attention. You don't give it to them. They usually like cry themselves to sleep. So that's enough. It could be. So yeah, Samantha, the white Brahma on the bottom, she had bright red comb and wattles, and so does Aurora. It could be either of those two. He's like, that would put August, September, October, November, December. That doesn't seem right.
It's all right.
Yeah, they can start laying early like that. And the other two white Brahmas, their comb and wattles don't look like that. Could be. Maybe she matured faster. So, I don't know. Aurora looks like it might be it, but I could be wrong. When I'm feeling a little better, I'll go out there more and kind of monitor the situation. Yeah, that would be really early. I mean, I read online that some people's Brahmas started early at 6, but I feel like that would be a rare occurrence. But there are 9 ladies, 1 and 9 starting a little early. I mean, I guess that's possible. You know, you were hot until I seen the next tattoo. Coming from someone who probably wipes their ass by dragging it across the carpet, I'm not at all offended. Come on, babies. There's Tank. Where's Bowie? Bowie! There he is. There's the wolf behind me. We don't have wolves here, just so you know.
You don't mind handing me the when you're done there?
I will. You're so quick even when you're sick. You know what? I think it's because I've been on the internet for a long time. I've been doing live feeds for a long time. I've been getting a lot of hate throughout the years. they make it easy because they're saying one of 5 things that get said to me. And I'm sure that they think that it's very unique and no one's ever done that burn before. But there's been countless numbers of trolls before them who have the same intelligence and insecurities. So, but then also, like I said it before, and no offense to my male followers who are fantastic and insecure in themselves, but when men insult me, I'm not at all offended. Because, again, there are videos of men, probably of the same caliber, fucking tailpipes. So, yeah, not offended. It's the desperation, you know? Like, it's like kindergarten boys who make fun of and hit girls because they like them. I want her attention, and I don't know how to do that by being a good person, or that's too hard to be successful and build my self-confidence. So let me be an asshole instead. That should definitely work. Yeah. So hang on, let me give this to Chris. It hasn't worked for him so far. I'm not sure what makes them think it'll change now. Oh, we got another one. Oh, I think it's time for coffee. Time for coffee. We haven't had coffee. So just so you guys know, there's, as a community, you guys can do community moderating. So you guys can tap comments and help to moderate those. So you guys can do it. And you don't have to be a moderator. The community can do it. So if there's enough people that say somebody said something shitty, it'll get moderated that way. That is the fun thing about YouTube. Well, that's the first time in a week we've done our full walk. So that's nice. 2 miles. Stop whining. There we go. All right. Yeah, we got eggs, finally. Thank you, Shelby. Yeah, we got eggs. They were all broken because I've been sick. I don't know when they got laid, so they froze. That's why they're broken. But there's 4 eggs out there. I'm so excited. Yay. Finally. So I will most certainly be using that same mix. Thanks, guys. I could cook them for the chickens. That's true, Ashley. I could do that. Give them some encouragement to lay more eggs. Well, right now I just have them in a bowl thawing out. It'll be interesting. Like, I really think, because like a lot of people are like, oh, it's the light, it's the light. I don't think it's light. I don't, because we only get 7 hours of daylight here right now. We're getting like, it's like 7 hours and 36 minutes of daylight. And when I was calculating it, even by April, we'd only be getting about 9 hours. So I'm like, I don't think it's a daylight thing. I think people who brought up the red pepper, the hemp seeds, I think it's a dietary and a temperature thing. I don't think the light has anything to do with them. I always thought that was kind of weird, but yes, I have a man. There you go, Barb. I have a man. He's my man. I want to feed the cows right now. Yeah, but right now they're only getting about 7.5 hours of daylight. So I don't think that's really a part of it. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with it because you know how like we need vitamin D and stuff. It's probably like a small part of it, but we don't get that much daylight up here. And for me to have 4 eggs, I don't know. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Meteor. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, I can respect that. It's cool to ask. It's totally fine to ask. It's just when they get nasty, you know? Thank you, Meteor. Oh, yeah. Where's Tank? Tank. Tank. Diet and warmth, yes. All right, real quick, I gotta pee. Hang on. Man, I'm so excited we got eggs, though. So excited. Tank is my favorite. Tank is my adventure buddy. Tank is the one when I have to go do work out in the woods, I take him with me because he watches my back. Like that first year I was here by myself. So if you're new here, I lived here for a year before my husband was able to move up. So I had to take care of this whole property by myself. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Coffee time, guys. Thank you for that sticker, Sherry. So I had to take care of this whole property by myself. And, you know, being new here, I'm like, you know what? It just feels nice to have somebody in the woods with you to watch your back. So I'd bring Tank, and while I was like bucking trees or planting bulbs or clearing trails and stuff, I always brought Tank with me because he's my adventure buddy. And then sometimes I would go out and, you know, sometimes I'd want to do a second walk for the day, but, you know, Barrett and Bullet are like, we want a nap. So Tank would come with me. And when I go for runs on the driveway or on the trails, I bring Tank because Tank, he will easily do a 5-mile run with me and then be like, more, even though I'm dying. Still sick. So I'm gonna set a goal for let's do 15 super chats of any color in the next 15 minutes. Let's see if we could do that. 15 super chats in the next 15 minutes. Go. All right. How's your head feeling after the incident? That's actually, so that was months ago. I think that was back in August when that happened. It was literally the tiniest cut. Like it was deet. I posted a video on TikTok because so many people were like, how bad was the cut? Like it was right up in here, and like there's no scar or anything. It was just a tiny, like not even a centimeter cut. But my husband and I used to do MMA. If you get a cut on your eyebrow, the bridge of your nose, forehead, scalp, they bleed. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much for that sticker. Thank you so much. They are so dramatic. Like you would think, you know, someone hit the jugular. So that's what happened. That's why I was like, oh my God. Like it bumped me in my head. I was like instantly pissed off. But then all of a sudden, the inside of my sunglasses were just covered in blood. And it didn't even give me a goose egg. It was just the tiniest little cut. But it just, the reason why I posted it was because of Tank. So I thought it was terrible. But yeah, it looked terrible because like, especially, this was all on a live stream too. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you so much for the egg sticker. Yeah, it didn't even give me a goose egg. I thought I was going to have like a massive bump on my head. No, it was just the tiniest little cut. And I just had to be careful when I was washing my hair that I didn't like break it back open. Didn't need stitches, didn't go to the ER. I was fine. But it was on a live stream. And I guess it was kind of glitchy at that point, but it got that. So everybody on the stream saw that part. And when I walked over, like my face was just covered in blood. And everyone's like, what happened? Yeah, Tank is what made the video. That's why I posted it. I wouldn't have posted it if the Tank thing didn't happen. I just went back to see, I went on the live, the saved live, and I was just like, let me see how bad it looked. And I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh. And then Tank runs by, I'm like, I have to post this because here we are, like I'm covered in blood, and then Tank is just living his best life, you know, being Tank. And Tank is known for having monster logs and sticks, like usually whole ass trees at his disposal. So yeah, I was lucky. If you guys read through the comments on that video, there were people who lost fingers using those. Thank you, Sherry. Egg Day! Yes, I love it. Like celebratory super chats for Egg Day. But in the comments, and we're just ignoring all the trolls for those comments. In the comments, there were people who lost fingers. There's someone who compressed their spine and had to like relearn how to walk. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for those super chats. Yeah, it was a little drunk, yes. What are some of the other stories? You know, a lot of concussions, people who got knocked out, like just flat out for several minutes were MIA. What else? Oh my gosh, there was some, like a compressed disc, someone broke their neck. It was like reading those, I'm like, I realize now how lucky I was that it was really just a bump. Like compared to what happened to a lot of other people with that post pounder, it was just a little bump for me. I can't imagine. A lot of people like broken noses. Someone like cracked their orbital. People that lost teeth. Oh gosh, that's insane. The fact that people are getting insane injuries. You really did get lucky. What was that you guys were using? It's called a post pounder. You could get them at any hardware store, at Tractor Supply. Yeah, you're right. So Bullet, stop licking his ear. Gosh. Yeah, I was very lucky. And then I guess a lot of the injuries come from, they make some of them spring loaded. Black eyes, yeah. So it has so it's easier to rebound. And I think that caused a lot of people are saying that the spring-loaded ones, they would send it down, but then it would go up into their face. And that's how they lost teeth, broken jaws, things like that. Yeah, so some people, like the actual label on the tool, it says post pounder, but I know some people call them T-post drivers or post drivers, and it's whatever. No, we have 2 Rottweilers and 1 Frenchie. So, yeah, it's crazy. Like, stop, Bowie. Leave him alone. Yeah, like read through the comments. There are some insane stories of that tool. That thing that's a monster. Deborah, thank you for that like. Thank you for that sticker. I appreciate you. Ugh, this coffee is fantastic. 2 Frenchies, nice. I got 1, and he runs the house. Let's see. Is that your latest video? It's my most, if you're talking about the post pounder, it's the most popular short. It's got 12 million views on it or something, so. Thank you, thank you. Luke, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the reminder that I'll never be buying a post pounder. Or just use very cautiously. Jody, thank you for that sticker, for that super chat. That is your 5th super chat on a live stream. Thank you, Jody. Oh, nice. That's a good idea, Bo Girl. Hi, Lily. So what I learned about the post pounder is, if you look at the video, I was holding it on the bottom. So there was like no stability. When it got caught on the top peg, it just tilted and fell over onto me. So at least it stopped and I wasn't coming down full force. That seemed to be the problem a lot of people were having and why they had more severe injuries, because they were coming down full force. Mine stopped on the peg and just went boop, which is why I came out pretty lucky. So now I hold it at the top so that even if it gets stopped, or if it gets stopped at the top peg, it's not going to tip because I have control over it. But also everyone's like, that's why we wear hard hats. Yes, no, I know. Yep, so we got our first eggs today, Stephanie. Yeah, it was brutal. It was fun. Well, so Stephanie, I don't know, well, definitely they were laid long enough ago that they're all frozen and broken. I'm guessing they were all laid probably in the past 2 or 3 days, because I've been sick for a week. The last time I stuck my head into the coop was last Wednesday. And then probably it could have even been probably between Sunday and now that I got eggs. Because Sunday I was out there because I had to give Sophie a bath, his spa day. So I'm thinking like somewhere between, the past 2 or 3 days we got eggs. Yeah, we got eggs, Lori. My husband, he went to go take care of the cows. Yeah, he's out with the cows. I've been sick for the past week. Usually I go out there with them, but just to save energy, we've been splitting. I'll go take care of the chickens, he'll go take care of the cows. And we just started hiking again yesterday, taking it easy. So maybe tomorrow, well, actually I have to go out with him tomorrow because we have to add a new bale of hay out there. So we will be taking the live feed down to see the cows tomorrow. So I can help him with that. Stephanie, that's so excited. I got so excited when I got my first ones. I ran back to the house, like huffing and puffing, but yeah, we have many cows. But if you come on tomorrow, you'll see them tomorrow morning because we got to change out a bale of hay. And I'll probably be going down there more because I'm starting to feel a little more normal today still. Bullet, leave him alone. I'm starting to feel get my energy back. So my head's still a little like, but whatever. Yeah, Candy. Oh, also, Yolanda, which I don't know if she's in here. Yolanda sent me a box yesterday. She made us t-shirts. She made them. She screen printed them herself, and then hats. I don't think she's in the chat, but so she sent a box, and then also there were 2 other boxes at the post office that people sent, zebra cakes and oatmeal cream pies. I don't know if that person is in the chat. It didn't have a gift receipt on it. I hate when they don't include those. Not that it's their fault, but usually sometimes Amazon doesn't put it in there. So yeah, Lily, I have that. Yeah, I have the throat coat tea. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for that super chat. So our goal ends in 4 minutes. We got to get 10 more super chats. Let's see. I know Pumpkin is missing Mama. Yeah. Have you seen House Horses? Yes, I have. Do you like Beauty and the Beast? The Disney version? Morning, Janet. We got eggs today. Kenda, thank you so much for that super chat. We're almost there. We haven't hit a goal on YouTube yet. We haven't done that yet. I want to see the shirts when you open them. So I did already open them. I opened the box yesterday, but I put them in the wash so that I could wash them first. How many eggs? There was 4. Lori, thank you for that super chat. Let's see, we have 7 out of 15 super chats. Do you have an indoor pond? No, I have a turtle tank, D. I have a turtle, which there's a story that goes with that. I've had this turtle for the past 5 years, and he was a rescue. He was a rescue from a rescue, if that makes sense. The person who I got him from had rescued him, but he was in a 10-gallon tank. And so he barely had enough room to even turn around. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for that super chat. I live in northern Maine. Thank you so much, Fet. So I paid 20 for 18 count yesterday. Oh my gosh, Janet. So he didn't have enough room to turn around in his 10-gallon tank. And so we got him, and he's in a nice big 80-gallon tank. He's got plenty of room to swim around and stuff. I've had him for 5 years. He's a boy. That wasn't on my 2024 bingo card, Barb, but we got it. And then this past summer was his first summer here. So I was like, I'm going to make him an outdoor space. I dug him a pond. It was all fenced in so that he could spend some time outdoors for the first time in his life and just live life like a natural turtle. And so he spent 3 months outside basking in the sun and having his own private pond and eating clover and all this stuff. So good times. And then before the weather started to turn, I was like, let me bring him inside. I brought Timmy inside, Timmy the Turtle. And the one day I went to clean his tank and I see eggs in the tank. And I'm like, what? He's a boy. And then I looked it up, and apparently turtles can change their gender. And it's usually based on environmental changes. But so I guess Timmy was like, I'm Tina now. And he decided that he was going to be a girl. And I think it's because he was having hot girl summer. Thank you, Janet. Ooh, we got 30 seconds to hit our super chat goal. We need 6 more. So Timmy was like, you know what? It's hot girl summer. And he decided, I'm going to be a girl now. So he became a girl, and he laid about 8 or 9 eggs. And then he decided, you know what? This period thing kind of sucks. And then he went back to being a boy. So The OG LGBT. Yeah. And then Timmy decided Tammy was way too hard. And Timmy's like, you know what? Being a guy is so much easier. So it's a helm. Fet. Yeah, I didn't know they could do that either, Candy. So, yeah. Yeah, so Timmy became Tina and then decided Tina, like, hot girl summer wasn't so hot and went back to being Timmy. So, oh, it's coffee. I'm drinking coffee. So, Kimberly, thank you for that super. All right. We didn't hit the goal, but I appreciate you guys trying. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for that super chat. Let's see. He didn't want to shave his legs anymore. Yeah, neither do I. Yeah, fuck that. It's winter. No, so I'm not going to let any eggs hatch. We're not going to do this whole chicken math thing, Stephanie. And thankfully, nobody was being broody. Which, you know what? I should have suspected it because when I go out there in the mornings, one or two of them were staying inside the coop. I know, right, Candy? That's still kind of working our way on it, Savage. We're almost there. Bullet, leave him alone. That's why he's biting you. I should have known something was up because at least two of the girls were staying inside the coop. But I just thought, it's winter, it's cold, I wouldn't want to get out of the coop either. I would prospect, but I can't because of people. I wish I could explain that some more, but I can't prospect. You just kind of have to trust me on it. Yeah, I don't want them to sit on them. I don't want them to get broody, though, Deborah. But thankfully, nobody's been sitting on them. So, but at least two girls have been staying in the coop in the mornings. I assumed it's because it's cold. No, I'm thinking it's because somebody's like, I got an egg, you know? So, yeah, I wish I could explain it to you, but people suck, prospect, so. Is Timmy big? Well, he's bigger than he was when I got him. Because they'll grow to their environment. So, and think about a 10-gallon tank. So he had enough room to turn around. That's how big he was. And then since then, he now has like an 80-gallon tank. And yeah, he's gotten quite a bit bigger. So, thanks, Prospect. Have a great day, Deborah. I can't wait till you start your she shed. Yeah, so that's the other thing about getting sick, Margaret. That has slowed down my progress. I did get it blocked. I blocked out the whole thing the day before I started getting really sick. I think, so on Wednesday, I went out there and I was blocking. And then when I came back, I was like, I don't feel good. So I did get it all blocked and I was about to cut the window for it. And then sickness happened. So... Yeah. So Prospect, yeah, he has plenty of room now. And then I think he really enjoyed having his hot girl summer. So, oh, that's cool, G. I think he enjoyed hot girl summer out there. So, apparently, so let's see. Thank you, Prospect. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate you coming back and chatting. I go live every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you come in, especially tomorrow, first thing, we'll be going down to see the mini cows. And here's my husband coming back now. So. Oh my goodness, my head. I woke up. I will say my whole comfort thing this entire time I've been sick has been just ice water. Thank you, Judy. I want to see them. Yeah, if you want to see the mini cows tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when I go live. You get to see the oh, okay, yeah. Oh God. Ugh. My head. Yeah, so my comfort thing has been ice water. I have been so hydrated. I have never had so much water in my life. I've been drinking like 8 or 9 of these a day. That, I don't know, that's just been my thing. I've just been walking around with it, just drinking so much ice water. So, which I know like warm fluids is mostly it, but it just felt nice. So, it's going good, Heather. We got our first eggs today. So, you know, the most expensive eggs you'll ever buy. People complaining about like $8 a dozen. I got 4 for $2,000. So, I know. I kind of figured because I knew your last name, Gail. So, I got you. Yeah, we finally got our first eggs. Somebody had a good idea because I can't eat them. They were all broken because they all froze because I've been sick. So I wasn't out there to get them before they froze. So I am letting them thaw out. I'm gonna cook them and feed them to the chickens. I figure like because I hate for them to go waste, especially the first eggs. These are our first eggs. I hate to see them go to waste. So I'm gonna let them thaw out, and I'm gonna cook them and feed them back to them. So they are lovely beige. Let me show you. I was actually very happy. I'm very happy with the coloring. Let me get a paper towel. It's a very, I always, you know what? I didn't want white eggs. I like these nice, like, buff. Like, yeah. The dogs would love them. Yeah, they would. $10 for 12 here. Thank God I got my chickens. Oh my goodness, Stephanie. And you won't have to, yeah, if you don't wash them, Barb, you won't have to refrigerate them. So, congrats, egg maker. Thank you, Kovacs. They are pretty. And you know what? I know a lot of people, they'll get the Easter eggers and the olive eggers just so that they could get those pretty, like, greens and blues and stuff. That's cool. However, I really, as much as I would like to have those, like, pretty color eggs, I think for me it's more important that my chickens are like friendly and personable. I think that makes me happy. I would love to have some really pretty blue and green eggs, like the olive eggers, but those don't seem as friendly. I could be wrong, but in terms of like having chickens that like follow you around and are fine with being held and petted, you know, that's why I went with Brahma. And then the buff Orpingtons seem to be very friendly as well. So a lot of work for those girls. Hopefully they can enjoy warm eggies. Yeah. I hope we can get chickens. Oh, so are you somewhere where you can't get chickens, or is it just a timing thing? Those are like my eggs. They're pretty tan and some light blue. Oh. Do you have an egg stand for fresh eggs? Not yet. I should find a cool one. Yeah, so Kovacs, I think temperature, but also diet seem to be playing a part. I know sunlight can have a little bit of an effect, but I don't feel like sunlight is one of the things here, because like we're only getting 7.5 hours of sunlight. I really think it's because I changed their diet. I feel like I could get chickens where I am, yet I haven't looked into it. Still sweet talking. Still sweet talking the man. Show him that I just got my first eggs. Look at that. Mine are so spoiled and they love to be held and wait for treats. Oh, I love that. Summer is the best time. Oh yeah. Yeah, so once it warms up, yeah, like tons of eggs and stuff. But so I think we figured it out. I think it's because I changed their diet about 3 weeks ago, and I did this on live. 3 weeks ago, I was mixing their food. I had seen someone post, they're like, this is what I'm mixing for my egg layers. And it was their scratch grains mixed with like cracked corn, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, oregano, rosemary, and red pepper. Okay. And I had been putting red pepper in, but not in large quantities. Now this person said like, put like 2 pounds of red pepper flakes in there. And I was like, okay, you know? So a whole lot more red pepper flakes than they had previously been getting. And then here we are with our first 4 eggs. So within 3 weeks of me changing to this new this new feed mix that I'm mixing myself, we have eggs. I think Bo Girl and Deborah were 100% on point with the fact that it was the red pepper and then the hemp seeds. So, yeah. Have a great day, Todd. Thanks for being here. My friend got 11 eggs and usually get 5 and under due to the temperature warming up. She hasn't had that since September and October. I think it was the red pepper flakes, honestly. Yeah. Do you float them in water too to see if they're good? I'm guessing these are not going to be good because they're all broken. So these are my very first eggs, and they're all broken because they were all frozen. So, and it's my bad. I've been sick, so I haven't been out there as much. I literally have only gone out there in the morning to feed them and get their water. Chris has been taking up their water and putting them away at night, and he doesn't check. So it's just, I've been sick. Otherwise, they would not have sat out there that long. Because up until last Wednesday, I had my head in the coop surveying everything every fucking day, at least twice a day. So, she does the red pepper flakes as well. I wonder, like, because this mix that this guy posted, it's a massive amount of red pepper flakes. Like, and I only get 7.5 hours of sunlight a day. We don't get a whole lot of sunlight here. So, maybe the hemp seed, maybe a mixture of those two. So, yeah. Yeah, red pepper flakes, heat them up. It's summer on the inside when they eat. Nice. You don't need to float the eggs unless they're old. Yeah, yeah. So, and I'm guessing, so I went out to go get Sophie to give him his spa day, and that was, what, Saturday or Sunday? I forget. There weren't eggs out there then. So these are probably only about, maybe at most, 2 days old. So, Matthew, I've been a professional aerialist for the past 15 years, primarily straps, cordelice, which is rope, silks, lyra, Chinese pole, and I've done some hand balancing and some prop manipulation and stuff. So that's what that is. I use a little bit of mixture like that. Yeah. So I used exactly what this guy had posted, and I'm guessing that did it. I'm sticking with that. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and order more red pepper flakes so that I have that on hand. I think that did it. That and the hemp seeds. No matter what, I'm keeping those in their diet from here on out. That's it. So, and then part of me is a little curious if them being in the garage for the week that they were in there also helped to promote that. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. If they stop suddenly, if I don't get eggs again for a little bit, I'm going to guess it was the garage thing. But I don't know. Now we're going to be playing the game of guess who it was. Who's laying an egg. Although in terms of, and I might make a video later and like post, you know what? It'll be like a who done it. I'll post a photo of each of the girls, and you guys can try to figure out who you think is doing it. Because I'm going on based on their comb and wattles. When a hen is mature enough to lay eggs, their comb and wattles will be very pronounced and bright red. The immature, the ones that are not of age to be laying eggs, they'll still be that pale kind of pink color. So maybe we'll do that with that. Yeah, mug shots. Exactly. It's a whodunit. Yeah. Seriously. That would be a fun one. I'll do that today. We'll do that, and people can figure out. People can sleuth it out in the comments. Hi, Shauna. Did you hear? We got eggs. We got eggs. Man, I'm so excited though. I was so excited. Oh, I don't. What? Oh, cage free. Yeah, these are my chickens that they have their run and everything. So, thanks, Shauna. Yeah, I'm going based on the comb and wattles for sure. How are the cows?
Good. They're a little bit more, not as spicy as they've been, so that's good.
Yeah.
We're just about out of hay, so
Okay.
tomorrow, like you said, we'll have to change the bale.
Yeah.
I brought you back about a quarter bale.
Thank you.
Back to side by side.
All right, cool. Yeah, I asked Chris to bring me some more hay so that I could put it in the coop so that they can, you know, pad their nesting boxes and make it cozy for some egg laying. Yeah. A freshly showered rooster helped too. Maybe that's why they all came out of the coop a few days ago. They were excited that one of them laid an egg. Oh, maybe, Cynthia. They're like, Mom, look. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't have a farm. We have just under 200 acres here in northern Maine. I've lived here for just over 2 years, and we're building up to something. We have too many cows. We have 12 chickens. I'm getting goats this spring, so we're like making our way. And I have, last year was my first bigger garden, and this year is gonna be the first time I'm trying to grow enough to like not have to buy like corn and stuff for my animals. So yeah, so chickens need more hay to snuggle in. Yeah, so this morning when I came in, I was like, bring me hay. Yep, and the sunflowers. Yeah, I grew a lot of sunflowers last year. Gorgeous. Plus my cows like to eat them. So yep, a funny farm. Man, so this has been exciting, but we're in the USA. I am in northern Maine, about 15 minutes south of the Canadian border. But I'm gonna bounce off of this live. I got a couple things to do, but I am gonna take pictures and we'll post the mug shots and you guys can sleuth out who's laying eggs. But you guys have a fantastic day. And I will be back on here again at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. We'll be changing out the hay bale for the cows, so we will be seeing the cows tomorrow. Yes, everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you, Gail. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, Janet. Thanks, Carol. Bye, everybody.